Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Davis now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
Check that.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11, and another first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll try it now with Genty. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Extra points by Little is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wildcard Weekend. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 10.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he is upended. Boy, awful-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up fourth down.
50-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Ashton Genty.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense about ready to take over once more. Been a mixed bag so far. Very sharp looking on that opening drive for a touchdown. That pretty well was given right back with the pick 6 just a moment ago. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st down 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st down throw, Mahomes. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Patrick Mahomes sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. Kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Raiders 7.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Their own 24-yard
The
line.
Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it.